This dish is our shrimp dish. We're going to call it a shrimp bruschetta. We're using the term bruschetta very loosely because we're using a raw tomato on a bread preparation. We always try to make sure we're making everything as much as possible to maintain quality and cost, and just because we really enjoy making things. So we have our house focaccia, a little bit of rosemary in there, some tomatoes and some pineapple, very summer-esque ingredients. We use those in different sizes so that you get different types of flavor and texture throughout the dish. On the plate, we have a little bit of a chili oil. We use inspiration from how chili crisp is made. So we heat oil up, and then we have a dry spice, some cayenne pepper, some onion and garlic powder, and then some fresh garlic, and then we pour the oil over that, and then we stir it in until it's cool, and then that's the chili oil that we use. We also have our chive pesto. Now the chive pesto is made to preserve all of our excess chives. Any chives that start to go bad, any chives that are a little bit off, we take them and we put them in the freezer until we have enough, and then we blanch them and make a pesto out of it. Hi, my name is Chef Kevan. I've been cooking professionally now for 16 going on 17 years. My first time in a restaurant was a stage that my culinary school had given me. We went to do a little journey on this private island resort that we had in my home country of Antigua. It was a phenomenal experience, and they ended up hiring me. Every day when we step into the kitchen, we try to better ourselves and better what we did yesterday. The same way doctors do practice, we do the same. Every motion should be thought about, every motion should be cared for, every motion should be given attention to detail, and every cut the same way. These ingredients, they sustain us, they nourish us, and our job as cooks is to give that back to the world, but in a nicer package. I've been seeing more of the trend leaning into more sustainable cooking and less wasteful cooking, especially within the restaurant space, where we can maximize the ingredients 100% of the yield. It's always better for the bottom line. So as chefs, we operate very seasonally. And moving with the seasons is essentially the same as moving with the times. So we always try to follow the demand that creates the trend. And once we're always moving with what the customer is looking for, we're always going to be busy. I chose this life as a chef really because this is one of the greatest creative outlets you could ever imagine. Simply said, I love to create for people.